Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome into Don Williams Tarot. Hope this message finds you well. This message is for sun, moon, and rising placements in the sign of Libra. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. Therefore, not all messages may resonate. So keep what does, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in doing a deep dive as to what's going on with you and your life, I do provide private readings. My information is in the description box below. So today's reading is going to be for the month of September. And while I do this portion of your reading, I'm going to take myself off camera and we can concentrate on your cards. Okay. So what do our beautiful Libras need to know for the month of September 2024? Now, one thing I am going to share with you is I don't know if you follow astrology, but a beautiful thing is going to happen on August the 28th. I am recording this on August the 26th. And that beautiful thing is Mercury is going back direct. Yes. Okay, here we go. So this is what we've got coming in for you. We've got the Five of Wands. We have got the Star card. I love the Star card. Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. We have the Fool, the Hermit, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, my beautiful air signs. I am not seeing swords here other than this 10. And we're just going to dive right in. Okay, so the card that's representing your energy for this month is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict and it is a card of disagreements, right? These can be conflicts, it can be disagreements, there can be competition involved with this card. These people are all working on the same project. They're all trying to complete a task. However, as you can see, they are not working together. They're working against each other. So this card, you might have some areas in your life this month where you're feeling like you might be butting heads, or that you might just be speaking your truth, right? So the wands represent your inspiration, your creativity, your passion, your motivation, and your intuition. And you may be feeling very inspired this month. You might be feeling a lot of passion. There might be some creativity coming in for you. The fives are all about changes. Now, these are just minor changes. This can be a change in thought or a change in direction. Let's say you've been working on a project and you decide that you put a little bit of time into one aspect of that project and then you decide that, yeah, no, it's not really going to work out the way that you thought, right? So you backtrack. So that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up. This is very fiery energy. And it does feel as though whatever this is very hot, kind of fast moving energy for you. Now, what is coming in also that is your current situation is my star card. So this is representative of your month, while this is representative of you. This is how you are going to see this month. These are the things that are going to impact you this month. Now, what I love about the star card is, as you can see, she's very grounded. She's sitting on the ground. She has an energetic tie to her North Star, right? That is supposed to represent her North Star. This is about expectations being fulfilled. This is about wishes being granted. This is about deep healing after trauma. So some of us could be going through some situations where we have been triggered through all of these retrogrades, because we have had 5 planets in retrograde. And what that does is it kind of brings up that old energy again for us to look at it once again. Now, where she is grounded and sitting on the floor, right? She's sitting on Mother Earth here, looking up to her North Star. This is saying that she's on the right path. She is definitely doing what Spirit wants her to do. She is exactly where she needs to be. This star is about opportunities coming in. This is about healing after trauma. These are your long-term plans and goals. So for those of you who are working on those long-term plans and goals, I do feel as though there is going to be some things that you're going to implement this month. Like there's going to be some additional pieces that you're going to put into that puzzle, whatever that represents for you. And then the star card is also that renewed hope, right? This is about being open and honest. This is tapping into that pull of universal consciousness, right? And this is about really expressing yourself and allowing yourself to step into your sovereignty, allowing yourself to expand this month. So whatever it is that you're working towards, I do feel as though it's the right direction for you. And it's a beautiful card. This is one of my favorite cards, is that star card. Now, what's in your past is this Ten of Swords. So it may feel as though some of you have been stabbed in the back, or you're walking away from things that you have decided you're just not going to put up with anymore. It could be a thing where you have had some awakening experiences, some aha moments, right? Where you have looked at the way that certain people have treated you, or you have looked at the way that there is either a lack of appreciation, or there's a lack of respect. There's something that you're walking away from, and it's also saying that you're walking towards the sunrise, right? So you're walking towards your sunrise. This is a beautiful card. It does say that whatever this is, it can be a mental thing as well, because it's got the swords there. So it could be how you express or how you come up with ideas. You might be putting something completely behind you. This could be the ending of something that you started, and you realize that it isn't going to go the direction that you want. However, it's not really a failure, because you have learned experiences along the way, and now you know what you don't want, right? You know what you don't want. You want to walk into that sun and get those blessings. Now, this card in the center is really kind of the expression of the combination of your energy and then the energy of the month. And I feel as though this is kind of your present situation, or how you're going to be feeling this month. Like, this is the bigger picture. You are going to be feeling very settled. You're going to be feeling very grounded, Libra. This has to do with your physical security. She is my healer. She is my healing kind of queen. She is patient. She's understanding. She's very nurturing. She's very kind. So this can either be you stepping into that energy, really working on your home, your possession, your security, your physical securities, right? Or this could be someone that is going to come in and you're going to have some kind of a relationship or exchange with, or somebody that's new coming in as a new friendship, something along those lines. But this person is going to impact you in some way this month. And as you're transitioning more into the month, you're moving into this future situation of feeling as though you are the Fool. Now, the Fool for me is a new journey or a new chapter in your life. So this is the very first card in the major arcana. And it feels as though some of you have completed some projects, or completed some chapters in your life, and now you're ready to dive in and start the next part of your journey. Now, the thing about the Fool is that this is a card about a new chapter. It is about building confidence. It is about being independent. And typically, the Fool does have a dog with her, although it isn't depicted on this card. And basically, that dog is representative of loyalty and companionship and those types of energies as you're progressing on your journey. Now, if you look at her, she's ready to dive off into the abyss. And she's ready to do that because she trusts her process. She trusts her past. She trusts her higher self. She trusts her guardian angels and those people that are guiding her from above. So this is a card also of being in the moment, doing things from instinct, right? That's kind of that beginning, very confident, uplifting, fun kind of energy that you're feeling here. Now, what is coming in also is the Hermit card, which is another major arcana. So this is your third major in your reading. The Hermit is all about self-reflection, right? It's that inner reflection. It is about feeling as though you want to withdraw on some level. So it may be a thing where you're going to work and you're involved with your family, and yet you still need a little bit of quiet time. I don't know about you. I love my quiet time. And I feel as though during that time is when you're really doing your bigger inner reflecting. Now, this could be, you could be doing your healing work, as I had stated, that this card, the Star card, is bringing in that deeper healing, that ability to be able to really wipe away some of those deeper traumas that you might have experienced throughout your life. And the other thing about her, as she's gaining this inner wisdom, she's deciding how is she going to share that inner wisdom with others. And I feel like that is an important step for you, Libra. Really stepping into your knowledge, really allowing yourself to share what it is that you know. And she's also about, well, she's a she on this card, but in the most cases, it's usually an older guy, right? An old, he looks like a hermit. He looks like the guy that is on one of the Led Zeppelin albums. That's funny. Okay, so the Hermit. Now, so the Hermit is definitely about going within. It's definitely about taking time away from the chaos. This is about you being your own spiritual mentor, you being your own inner wisdom and sharing that information with others. This is about you love spending time alone. You like time away from the chaos. So you might be pulling back from social media or watching, TV or whatever it may be, because you're really working more on yourself. And then your final card is that King of Pentacles. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to represent a king. It can represent a king coming in, but it really does represent that pentacle energy. And the thing is you've got your two counterparts here, and I absolutely love these two together, probably because I am an earth sign, right? I'm a Taurus. So this is definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be counterparts. This could be a husband and wife team, or this could be somebody else. This could be your husband, your significant other that's coming in and sharing with you his wisdom, his knowledge, his wealth, his everything. The thing about this king is that he does have a lot of knowledge. That kings also are really good at doing a lot of research. This could be a person who is going to be a mentor or a professional individual that you are going to interact with. But as this is your final outcome, I do feel as though I want to pull two more cards. Oh, now you have the King of Cups. So yeah, you're just being surrounded by kings. And the Hangman. Wow. Okay, so the King of Cups, of course, is that king, that emotionally stable king. I do feel it's more of the energy of the king. It's that extra wisdom, that extra knowledge that you're going to be pulling from in order to get you to where you want to go. Now, that Hangman energy is that kind of card of surrender, surrendering to the universe, that things are going to happen in their own timing. So don't try to rush things along. Just allow them to unfold, allow things to come in and bless you as they are meant to. Now, the other thing about the Hangman is it's about letting go. It's embracing new opportunities, new things. And this is, again, realigning your heart with your purpose. But overall, this looks really good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring myself back. I am going to pull a couple of cards here. I got a couple new decks because I love cards. And I'm going to just give you a couple more messages. This deck is called Angel Answers. So we're going to see what the angels want you to know. Okay. And I did shuffle these, so I don't know why I reshuffled, but I did. So here we are. Okay, ask your angels. So if you've got anything that's going on that you need help with, this is definitely your time to reach out and ask your angels for help. They are here, they're waiting to work for you, with you, and look at that beautiful card. Yay! All right, one more card. Big, happy changes coming in. Yes, of course. You know, that's what life is really all about, is change. That's the one thing you can always count on. Everything changes. Okay, and now I'm going to pull you two cards from this deck. So this deck is called the Four Agreements. It's from that Don Miguel, what's his name? Don Miguel Ruiz wrote a book called The Four Agreements. And I really do like the premise behind the book. So I ended up getting these cards as a gift, actually. So here we go. Your first card is don't take anything personally. Embrace your freedom. Okay, and the message reads, you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. So there is that first message. That's a great message. Loving that one, Libra. And then the next one is always do your best. Take action on your ideas. The message reads, doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. So there is that message. I don't know if I get this. How am I? There, that's better. So here is this message. Just get in the middle so you can read it. And then I'm going to flip it over so you can see the front of the card. Okay, Libra. Well, it looks as though you're going to have a really great month. I do feel with that you've got these pentacles coming in. So some of you may be having some kind of an increase of some kind in money, which would be great. Either that or that your finances settle out or something happens along the line where you feel as though you're doing okay this month. Okay. I'm not seeing much of anything else other than, you know, you do have that 10 of Swords where you're walking away from circumstances that no longer serve you. That may be feeling as though someone had stabbed you in the back. So that could have been somebody disappointed you, somebody maybe somebody made a promise to you and they're not fulfilling their promise, something along those lines. But overall, you've got some really great cards here. You are following your path. You do have big happy changes coming in, and the angels are asking you to help. So here's the thing about the angels. They can only come in and help if you give them permission. And you have to call on them and say, I would love for you to work with me on ABC, whatever it may be. And they will come in and assist you. So that's what I've got for you, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers.